discussing an episode here. Why is everybody stupid? So somebody said, I'm pretty sure this is a Muslim saying it in the ex-Muslim subreddit. Why do you guys actually hate Islam and Muslims? And I replied, regarding Muslims, I don't hate them. If anything, I have sympathy for them. I feel sorry for them. I do kind of hate the type of people that want to kill me just for saying what I believe to be true about God and Islam or anything. Wanting to kill me is a far worse kind of hate than my hate toward them for wanting to kill me. Regarding Islam, I do hate it. I rejected Islam when I realized that my ideas, including my moral ideas, are distinct from Islam and far superior. So to tell you which ideas, specifically it was jinn. I realized there's Muslims who actually believe in jinn, and they, instead of going to a hospital, will go to an exorcist, somebody that removes jinn, and they'll do things like in their house they'll put Quran verses because they think it wards off jinn because Islam says so. Islam is a mind virus that disables its host's critical thinking ability. It does this by employing the worst cult behaviors, like the death penalty for leaving the cult and speaking publicly against it. This gets people to stop talking and to stop thinking. So I say again, I'll stop cursing Islam when it deserves it. At the very least, it must remove the death penalty for apostasy and public criticism worldwide. That means each and every nation that has such laws. Until then, tell your Allah to go to hell. Somebody says, let's flip this. Why does Islam hate everyone and loves to degrade anyone non-Muslim? Not flipping what I said, but flipping what that first person said. The quote, the title. Why do you guys actually hate Islam and Muslims? This person says, well, I hate the Muslim community I was in. During my abuse, which was excused in the name of Allah, not a single one of them was kind to me. Every family member and every friend. I spent 3 years not meeting a single person within Islam that was anything but evil. Really. All in one big gang, allowing my abuse or causing it, all while being a mess themselves. Each one of them, as I saw from behind the curtain, were lying, selfish, judgmental hypocrites. Here, where he says selfish, he means what they mean by selfish, not what the correct meaning of it is. I don't want to hate anyone, but I'd really appreciate if I could meet a single good person in Islam. I said, you hadn't met me as a Muslim. I'm sorry. I forgot that I said that. It made me laugh. Well, Muslims hate each other, to be precise. Since I'm not a Muslim anymore, I don't hate anyone now. Good point. I know Muslims that are better than Muhammad and Islam. A lot of them are. But unfortunately, the religion is so horrible, the deeper into you go, the worse of a person you become. And I said, no, the better part of you can win the war. It's a battle between good and evil, and you can win. The good part can win. How about threatening to kill me for loving my same-sex partner and wanting to leave their book club? Book club. I didn't understand this before. Or I didn't even read that part. I must have read just the first part and ignored the, I don't know. Leave their book club. This person says, I love that you called it a book club. I also like to call the Quran their fantasy novel and Muhammad's fan fiction. I don't know who coined the term, but it's probably referring to the holy books of the Abrahamic religions. The book club. Oh, all the books. I see. You don't you don't have to hate something that presents itself as utterly deplorable. Islam does the job for you. I don't hate, I avoid. Yeah, I feel bad for Muslims who aren't actually doing harm to others, the ones who suffer. But I honestly really hate the ones who are hostile towards people who do things that are against their false beliefs. Religious nut jobs who do shitty things in the name of their cult in general. No one hates Muslims, only Islamists. I don't know. I don't know what. Maybe, whatever. I hate how this sub became a Muslim hating circle jerk. I don't hate Muslims, only Islamists and Islam. Apostasy, punishment has to die. Totally agree. Islam encourages hate. Muslims don't get to criticize ex-Muslims for disliking their cult. I don't have hate towards any religion. I started looking at things and people with sober eyes when I left religion. Sometimes it amuses me to see how people spend years of their lives learning a fairy tale book and being serious about it. Dude, just ask yourself, why would God create a book for all the people to follow in Arabic? Why would that book consist of over 2,000 pages? Doesn't he know that there are people who speak Mandarin or English or Japanese? I mean, he could deliver an instruction on how to get to heaven in a single paper with few paragraphs on it in a language anyone could read and understand. But he didn't. It depends, though. I actually love Islam and Muslim people, but it actually depends on who, though. I met some Muslims that take it to the extreme no matter what, and they would take it too far, actually. Just because a bunch of individuals were forcing their extreme beliefs on me doesn't mean I have to hate an entire religion. I encountered so many religion extremists in my life, and especially my girlfriend's parents are very religious Jews. But there are great ass Muslims who just know for a fact that being a religious asshole just doesn't make things right. It all goes down to the person. And I, for a fact, was raised in a very religious Muslim household and country, but I learned to live with that because no matter what, I can be a good person, unlike the Muslims who have extreme point of view. So yeah, it just depends on the person. I don't hate Muslims. I'm just not anymore. Not anymore a Muslim. I've never heard of an ex-Muslim terrorist. It's simple for me. You're a member of a hateful ideology and co-sign everything it does, then I will hate you. It's easy as that. Because they want to kill me for leaving Islam. I'm serious. I have received death threats. I was doxxed, which is forcing me to leave the country. I don't like the question even. It's supposed to be a gotcha question to show how ex-Muslims are just hateful and bigoted. I just ask, why do many Muslims and many Muslim countries restrict us and punish us for being ex-Muslims? And why does Islam want our deaths so much? Yeah, that's it, guys. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please find me on Twitter, Uniting the Cults, at Uniting the Cults, I think. Please join the June 14th live stream event. We're going to be talking about, it's not just me, it's me and a few experts. So far, there's been one confirmed expert, Ellie Schragenheim, to represent the business world, to talk about the cult behaviors in the business world. So the June 14th event, it's a live stream that's already, there's already a link on the YouTube. You can find it, get notified. You can go to our website, unitingthecults.com, sign up for email updates. You can get notified that way. And that's it.